Hello and welcome to North Star Stamper. I'm Sue Kramer. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Minnesota. And welcome to my third and final video for World Card Making Day. So happy World Card Making Day. I hope you've been stamping and creating cards between my videos here. I know I've had a few of my usual viewers, so thank you for joining me. Let's see, if you don't know me, I go by North Star Stamper. When I joined Stampin' Up, there was already a Sue Kramer, so I had to come up with something else, and I live in the North Star state, so I'm North Star Stamper. The best way to find anything about me is my website at northstarstamper.com. You can connect with me there. There's a contact form, and it'll send me an email. I think my phone number is on there if you want to call or text me. That is my cell. I try to give you inspiration. I've done monthly Christmas cards, so the 25th of every month. Next month, I believe, no, I've already decided. Next month, I'm going to add a birthday card on the 17th of every month because my birthday is the 17th of September. So I'm going to be adding Christmas cards to my monthly blogging. If you need any Stampin' Up! Products, I'd love to be your demonstrator, and you can reach me at northstarstamper.stampinup.net. Let's get busy. I have a Christmas card for you today. Hello, hello. I'm going to slow down a little bit and visit with people. I kind of rushed through my first two videos today and didn't acknowledge people who were watching, and I apologize if you were. So, hello. Hi, Mom and Dad. I see you're the first ones to join me. Oh, somebody else is watching. Say hello, and I'll greet you today. Oh, somebody did. Anne is here. My sister is here. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, last card. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? I knew I would be tired by the time I got to video number 3. So we are letting the patterned paper do the work for us. So I'm using rectangle dies to get these layers. And it's just no waste of paper because you cut it, and I have one cut, and we'll create one. And then I was so excited for today. I couldn't sleep last night, and it occurred to me, rather than cutting these two layers, let me use this. So this layer, this red one here and here, I just cut them, and I have dimensions for you. But why not use the dies to create those layers too? I don't know why I didn't think of it when I created these. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use a different piece of the Boughs of Holly paper, which is all this. It's in the mini catalog. I don't have mine handy right now. So you line up your rectangle dies, and I used some very old washi tape. But washi tape can be too sticky, and it could tear your paper. So what I did is I took a long piece, and I just put it on my fabric. I actually put it on my jeans to make it much less sticky. So it's barely sticky so that it holds your layers together. When I take this washi tape off, it hopefully will not rip my cardstock. I apologize for the shadows. I normally do my lives Mondays at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, so I don't have to deal with sun. Because in the summer, when it is sunny at 7:30, the sun is so high. Actually, it'd be over there, and I don't have any shadows. But we're dealing with shadows today because it is 11 o'clock Central Time in October. October 1st. Happy New Month. All right, so I will show you the dies here in a minute. Let me get this out of the way. I want to... Okay, so these dies, let me take this off very carefully, and then I will save this. I put this on my Stampin' Die Cut machine, or my die and emboss machine, and I will use that to hold dies in place. All right, so these dies, there's our pieces that we'll use. Let's get rid of these so that you can see which ones I'm using. So from these, I think there's 8 of them. I have the largest one, which is almost an A2. And then I skipped 2 and I took 1, and I skipped 2 and I took 1, and that's what I use for these. So let me put them in an angle. So 1, 2, these are the ones I use. The ones at an angle are the ones I use to cut this. So what I did was I took the next larger one here and the next larger one here. So I took these two to cut layers to go under those. Let's pull them out. Yeah. And that one, and that one, and that one on a card base, and my card is practically done. So like I said, why I didn't use the dies, I don't know. I actually saw this cut by Jessica Taylor, who goes by Ink It Up with Jessica, and she cut her layers, so I cut my layers. But then, like I said, I was thinking, why not use dies? You could use any shape, really. These aren't quite big enough. I have some ovals that would be really fun, especially for an Easter card. Wouldn't that be lovely to have layers of ovals? So layering dies, you could use any shape. Let's finish this card. It's almost done for me. This is Evening Evergreen. I just choose paper color from inside in the Designer Series paper, DSP. So you may have seen this before, and we called it triple stamping. So the idea was you would take these, I don't know if I have one on my website right now, you would layer these temporarily and stamp, and then add layers between them, and it's a very cool effect. But it's the same idea, just using dies instead of just cutting it. Now these layers, or frames is what they really are, and we're just going to layer the frames back together, are wide enough to just use our liquid adhesive. I need to stand up to make sure. Sorry for that shadow. I will show you clearly. All right, I'm making sure my edges are even, because for this card it really makes a difference. Nope, see, this is why I turn it over to burnish. There's our first layer. So next we have our next layer, and I use the same color. You could change out the color. That would make it look very different. I'm holding it this time. And then our next frame. You could get a lot of cards out of this too. If you're needing to make a lot of cards, each of these frames could be a separate card. So many ideas. The ideas are coming to me today. It's kind of fun. And I'm going to layer this. And so that was all one piece of Designer Series paper. I'm not wasting anything. Except maybe the center of that cardstock. But that's okay. So this one really could have come out of the middle of that cardstock. See, now I'm thinking, layer this up. I think I turned one of these around, but it's all right. This one I'll make sure I put it the right way. So that goes there. All right. Oh, no, I didn't turn it around. I don't know. Oh, it's been a long day, and it's not even noon, right? There's that. Now we're going to put something on the inside. It's hard to write on Evening Evergreen. So thank you for joining me today. I will pull back out all the cards I need today. We're not done though, so hang with me. Let's see. Hello, hello. And thank you for joining me. Hello, Alma and Kathy. Who else did I not say hello to yet? I got Mom and Ann earlier. Mom and Dad. Alma, Kathy. Diana, are you here? You were here earlier, so if you do watch this, let us know you're safe. I know you're in North Carolina, and I'm pretty sure you're getting rain from Hurricane Ivan. Ann is getting rain in Maryland, but she said it was just rain. It wasn't stormy. So I have a whole bunch of pieces, and I pulled the Sahara sand from the Designer Series paper. Sorry for the shadows. It's so funny. The ovals I have here are from the dual oval punch that's current in the catalog. You might recognize some of these other things. I have a very little Merry Christmas, and I do not know which, oh, sorry, which stamp set this came from. And you know what? I don't have any ink. I think I will grab Early Espresso. Not Early Espresso. Evening Evergreen. And I think that's actually Poppy Parade. I grabbed my Sweet Sorbet because it was right there. Let's do Evening Evergreen. We'll coordinate our Merry Christmas to the paper. And I personally think that is the best thing that Stampin' Up! Does, is coordinate all of our products, our ink, our paper, you know, designer series paper. So quick and easy. All right, so there's our card coming together. Do we want a layer under that? I think that might be nice. Add a little more, so when in doubt, add a layer, right? We're going to add some bling to this. This is the, sorry for the noise, gold and rose gold 6x6 metallic. Can you see that metallic? I don't know if you can. And we're going to make it quick and easy. We're going to use our bow punch. Line it up. Let's see here. A little bit of adhesive and we're done. I have to decide if I want linen thread on there too. I don't know. Let's put these together. Okay. Adhesive. Let's pull these out of the way. I know it's best to have a clear so you can concentrate on what I'm doing. We're going to put some of these sprigs, just a little bit of, sorry, I'm not finishing my sentences, am I? Putting some of these sprigs between our layers, a little bit of liquid adhesive there. There, and dimensionals. I'm going to put this off center just for added interest, like that. Let's add some of these to the back of our Sahara sand colored circle. A lot of adhesive on that one, but that's all right because it is all going to go right on the card. That side. I think maybe a little one up there. I think I have another little one. So I didn't use much of this gold paper at all. I think I put it on the wrong side. Lots of adhesive because it's going to be covered up. Sorry. Right there is where I want it. Now we're going to add adhesive. I have adhesive all over my fingers now. And that one moved. How's that? Perfect. You could put it on dimensionals, but I already had so much adhesive on the sprigs. And we're going to turn it over to burnish it. I don't want it to move. Let me make a quick little linen thread bow and see what we think. Diana, I don't know if you were here when I asked how you are. Are you feeling the effects of what was Hurricane Ian? I was kind of glued to the TV earlier this week. Let's see. Let's try something different. I've never done this before, so I probably shouldn't be trying it on a live video, especially with sticky fingers from the adhesive. I took 2 pieces of linen thread about the same length. I made 2 loops, and now I'm just going to do an overhand knot. I'm going to make a bow, a tiny little bow that we will adhere with a glue dot. Let's see if I can get this to work. Trying to stay in camera. There we go. Things are sticking to my fingers really bad. Isn't that cute? And pull tight Set that down. Like I said, everything's sticking. That was linen thread. I think I said that. We're going to use a glue dot. And the easiest way is to take your little item, put it on a glue dot, pick it up. Let's put it right there. And I kind of go around. Let's see. Put this just the way I want, and then push again. There we go. I will probably use some more Designer Series paper to put onto my envelope flap for these cards. And there's my Merry Christmas card. Let's bring them all back. Thank you for joining me. Happy World Card Making Day. So here's some cards. Obviously I used the same sprigs on all of them, but these I used tags plus some gold twine. And this was my first card, my masculine birthday card. That was my sample. And that's the one I made. And that was my sample sympathy card. I don't know if it's better to go in the sun or in the shadow. And that's the one I made. So this was at 10 o'clock, and my birthday card was at 9 o'clock. Right now they're just on Facebook. I will put them on YouTube this evening. So thank you for joining me. Happy stamping. Happy day. Happy new month. Happy sunshine. Happy fall. So much to be happy for, right? Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it, and I will look forward to being with you again on Monday evening at my normal 7:30. Take care. Have a happy day.